lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be swatching days 1 through 12 of the Virgo and Gem Marla Kris 2022 Advent Calendar. This was my first purchase from Virgo and Gem. I did use a couple of the colors that you will see here for manis that I've done for the holidays, and I'll post pictures of those at the end. So I'm just going to go through and start swatching them and kind of explain my swatching process to you. So I have all my swatch sticks here. This is day 1. They don't have names, so it's AC for Advent Calendar, 22 for the year, and then day 1 is 01. So that's how they're numbered. So for swatching, I kind of do it a little bit unconventional. I've seen other people do it this way as well. I don't swatch on the front of the swatching stick. I do it on the back. And my reason for this is I feel like I waste product when I do it on the front, because then I have to use the base coat, do the dip, do another layer of the dip, and then I do activator, and then and then do a top coat, I should say. Whereas when I do it this way, I just do the base coat, the dips, however many is needed for the color. Then I do the activator, and I don't do any top coat on top. This is to just make it look shinier, so I don't have to do the top coat. And I just find it easier and cleaner to just kind of swatch the bottom. That way it's like a little scoop that I'm able to use. So I have my swatch sticks. I have all of the colors here laid out, days 1 through 12. I have my Cascade Colorworks top coat. I'm actually going to use this in place of my base coat today. I don't want to use the base coat that I've been using for my manis lately, which is Mani Boss. So I'm going to use the top coat. I never use top coat on my manis anyway, because I do top coat with gel. So this is a good replacement if you're running low on base, or if you don't want to contaminate your base, you can use top coat as an alternative, and it works just the same as a base coat. Then I have 2 different activators here, one from Nail Candy and one from Cascade Colorworks. They're both kind of on the almost empty side, so I'm just gonna probably start with this and then move on to this one if I need to. I'm only doing the 12 swatches right now, so it might not take that much of it. So let's get started. This is day 1, which is kind of a deep, medium to deep red color. So I'll just go in and I'll swatch this. And I might speed up the process a little bit through here. And then at the end, what I'll do is take videos of all the colors with the swatch stick so you can see, and I'll put the names of the days down below. I was really happy with the quality of their dips. I do want to do another order of some of their mainline dips soon. I just haven't gotten around to it. So then, I don't know if you can tell, but the outside of this gets a little cloudy just from the dust of the powder. So I just kind of brush this off with my dust brush. And then you can see on the back is where the actual color went, not the front. So this is obviously going to need another dip. I had to pause the video for a minute because I totally forgot to grab a little piece of paper towel to to wipe my top coat brush on in between dips. So let me get that situated. Okay. Now I'm just going in for that second dip for day 1. I am so behind on swatching. I've gotten colors before this advent calendar that I still haven't swatched. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to try and do as much as I can on video, and probably do like maybe every other week a swatching video, just to get some colors done that way and get some more content on my YouTube channel. There's a little bald spot here. I'm just trying to get that. And if you swatch your colors, let me know how you swatch. Do you swatch on the underside? Do you swatch on the top? I know some people actually do both because they like to do one side glossy and then they do the other side matte to kind of see how that looks. I just do the one side. I don't know why this little spot is not getting covered here. Let me try another full dip. I actually used this color in one of my manis for the holidays. There we go. That covered that little bald spot that I was having there. Okay. So in between, I like to just let them sit before I do the activator. So I'll probably do colors 1 through 6 and then activate those, and then do 7 through 12 and activate those. This is day 2. I also used this in one of my holiday manis paired with day 1 because they were really pretty together. And like I said, I'll link photos to everything that I used at the end of this video so you can see how it looked on a mani. Oops. And this one was really nice because it has like little flecks of white and gold. There's red shards in there, or like not flakes, but kind of more like shards, I would say. And I really like the way that these went on my nails. There's, like I said, 24 days of dips, so there's quite a bit of colors, quite a bit of combination choices to do. I'm sure I'll do videos of myself using a bunch of the different colors from the calendar. And because this is glitter, I'm using my glitter brush to dust this off. And I'll do another dip. But you can see the coverage is actually pretty nice with just the one dip. I do like to do 2 dips though on my swatches just to see how they come out. That's how it looks with the second dip. Let me just brush that off. I think that came out pretty good with just 2, so I'm just going to leave it at 2. Sometimes I have to use my brush saver. You've seen me use this in my dip videos. This is to clean off, in this case, the top gel brush, because there is a little bit of, I don't know if you can see it there, some of the glitter from day 2. So I just want to make sure I clean that off. And if you're wondering what I have on right now, it's my last video, which was a review of Kande Dips on Etsy. I'll link that up in the cards so you guys can see and watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. Oops, wrong day. This is day 3, which is kind of like a greenish teal with little gold glitters in it. Get a fresh stick. I don't know about you guys, but I find swatching to be very therapeutic. I would just kind of sit and do it for like an hour, 2 hours when I kept up on my swatching. Like I said, with the holidays and everything and just getting a bunch of dips at once, it was hard for me to keep up. So I haven't done it in a while. That's so pretty, right? It is a little finer, so it does have a little more of a glitter to the dust as I'm dusting it off. And that's just one coat, which is pretty nice. But I think, like I said, for the sake of the swatch, I'm going to do 2. Oh yeah, that's much better with 2 dips. Now this is day, that was 3, this is 4. Just kind of like a solid teal color, which would pair nicely with day 3. I noticed quite a few of them kind of went with the day before or the day after, or they could be used as like a trio of days together, which is nice. Kind of gives you some ideas for some different combinations to play around with. That's gonna need quite a bit of layers on it. Get back onto my solid brush here to brush it off. I'm just gonna dip it again before putting some of the top coat on it, only because there was a little wet spot underneath that I saw. Just like the first one, this, for whatever reason, has a little bare spot there, so I might have to do another dip, but I do want to clean my brush again. Okay, that's better. That gave me a more full coverage there. Just leave that sit. This is really multicolored glitter. Has a whole bunch of different colors in there, as you can see. So we'll see how many coats it takes to cover on this one. I'll try to put up a picture of the actual advent calendar at the end. I totally didn't think that I would be creating a YouTube channel at the time that I threw away the packaging for this. I should have just saved it, but you guys will see it, the picture of it, when I put it up there. And that's one dip of day 5. I just want to pick up a couple more of those chunky glitters in there. And I did open these day by day. I did not skip ahead for any color. The only thing I did skip ahead for was day 25, which is not a dip. I'll show you what that is. The second video when I swatched days 13 through 24. This is like a gold base to it. It's really pretty. And as you can see, you can kind of like pair these 3 together, which is nice. Day 6, which is a silver background and of glitter, and then it has pink foils in it. You can kind of see that. I feel like I'm never the best at working with foils, at least when I do manis. I have to get better at it. I've seen some techniques on YouTube and Instagram, so I'm going to try and follow those. And hopefully one day soon I'll have a video to put up of myself doing a foil mani. I think I kind of did one back when I first started dipping, which was February of 2022. And I just really didn't know what I was doing at the time because I was fairly new to dipping as a whole. So I think that kind of like deterred me on using foils. But I do want to get back into using them because there were some in this kit and I have received some since then. So I will try and get better at that. And then another thing that I want to get a little bit better at doing is stamping, nail stamping. I have one Maniology kit that I got a while back, and I think the polishes have gone kind of bad because it was a while ago that I got the kit. So I want to get some fresh polish and a new kit and try my hand at doing that again. Because I do like the way it looks when I see people use different stamping plates, whether it's Maniology or different companies. I know Amazon has a bunch of stamping plates as well. So we'll see what I can do there. All right, so this is one dip of day 6. As you can see, I wasn't able to get that many of the pink foils in. So hopefully the second dip will allow me to do that. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Getting some more of the foils in. I just made a mess, but that's okay. That's why we have this little protective, it's actually a dental bib. I'll link them down below. They are really good for protecting your work surface, so I like those. And it makes cleanup easy because I literally just grab it all and throw it away. All right, so still I'm not getting as many foils as I would like. Let me try one more dip after I dust it off. Oops, using the wrong brush. Okay. All right, I was able to catch a couple of more there. That's a little better. Okay, and that was like 3 dips of that. Day 6. Okay, now that days 1 through 6 are swatched, I'm going to go in with my activator. And just like when I do my nails, I like to wipe off the excess in between activating. So I'm just going to do 1 coat on each nail, and then I'll go back and I'll do a 2nd coat. Now I'll go in with the 2nd layer of the activator, and then these swatches will be completed, days 1 through 6. Okay, those are all activated. So I'll put this one to the side. Got the top coat here again. And now we'll do days 7 through 12. So day 7 is a green shimmery glitter. I did a mani with this, and I'll post a picture of that at the end. I did actually a Grinch mani with this, so it was all Grinch themed. Okay, and this is day 8. Kind of like a glittery white background with rose gold and blue foils. Let's see how I do here picking these up. Oh, that actually wasn't so bad. It's going to need another layer though, for sure. Because if you've ever worked with flakes, you know that when you put down another layer of the base coat or top coat or even the activator, sometimes these foils can bleed a little bit. That's why sometimes I'd like to just dab it in certain spots and not drag it across. Even for glitter, sometimes I do that. Day 8, it's pretty. Day 9, solid blue color. And my advice with swatching is to always use a different set of liquids than you would for your actual dipping, for your manicures, because it will get pretty contaminated with swatching, just because you're doing a whole bunch of different colors. And if you do a lot at once, for sure, you're going to need to kind of have a separate set of liquids for that. Day 9. This is day 10. Kind of like a pinkish rose gold even background with little pink and gold flecks of glitter. That was the first dip. And that is I forgot what day we're on, day 10. This is day 11. It's a soft pink with a little bit of a shimmer to it. That was the first dip. Just dust it off. That is day 11. I think that's really pretty. It's like a baby pink, like I said, with some shimmer in it. And then last but not least for this little bit of swatching here is day 12. And that is also a baby pink background with gold, magenta, purple foils in it, which would pair really nicely with day 11. Do another layer here, but like I said, I like to just dab some on where I think I need more foil instead of just dragging it across the entire swatch in this case, or nail if you're doing it as a manicure with foils. Okay. Get some of this purple over here because I didn't get any of that before. Pretty. Okay, yeah, this is pretty. I like it. Kind of reminds me of like flower petals. So it'd be nice for the spring. And that's what's really nice about this advent calendar is you can use a lot of these colors together and all times of the year, not just around the holidays. So that is day 11, or I'm sorry, day 12. Now I'm going to go through and do the activator on these 6 colors. So I'll let you watch me do that. Okay, so here are all the swatches after I've completed them. I've laid them out here because I'm going to show you each swatch with the color like I had mentioned. But before I do that, I wanted to let you know how much this cost. For these size jars, it was $135 for the calendar. They released, I believe, on November 1st, 2022. So I got them as soon as they released because I wanted to make sure I was able to get the advent calendar and have it in time to start opening them up on December 1st. And it came as soon as she shipped them out. I want to say it came within a week. So I did have it for quite a while before I was able to open it, and that was a little bit hard for me. But like I said, I opened each one day by day. I didn't veer off and open like 5 at once or anything like that. Another thing I wanted to show you before I do the shots of the swatches with the dips was my label maker that I use when I swatch. So I got this on Amazon. The brand is Niimbot. And it's really nice because it's rechargeable. It has a USB charging port here. And it holds a charge for a long time. I think I've had this probably for 3 or 4 months now, and I've charged it once. Of course, I don't use it every day, so it does last for a while. And it's Bluetooth compatible with, I have an iPhone. So there's an app that you download, and then it has a template on the app that you can create your labels and print them out, and then I stick them right on the sticks of the swatches. There's a little bit of an overhang, so I kind of line it up with the bottom, and then the top I kind of tuck under so it doesn't have any sticky parts sticking up or anything like that. So I just wanted to share that with you. This is my little label maker, and as you can see, it's fairly tiny. I will link this down below. Like I said, I got it on Amazon, so I will put the link down there in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this swatching video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I post new content.